Hello everyone, today I want to talk about a question that a lot of people have been asking, which is when is the right time to get married? Now, is there such a thing as the right time to get married in the first place, right? Different people have different standards and different timelines, right? Some people think 30 is a good age. Some people think as early as possible, 20 plus, right? Some people think 40, 50 is still alright, right? So it really depends, right? It depends on circumstances of circumstances. There's no such thing as really the right time to get married. As I've told you in different videos before, I've seen people who got married when they are 40, 50 years old, above 30, who are still happily together and they're right for each other and they've done everything they want to do in life and they're living happily ever after right now, right? They have the right person, they do what they want to do, they share everything together with the person they want to share it with, right? So being late is fine. Don't worry about that. I've seen even couples who marry at 60 to 70 years old. But okay, that is how to say, that's more for companionship, and that's because probably they are widowed, and okay, but that's a different story altogether. But yeah, how to say, is there a right time to get married? Some people also think that you shouldn't get married when you have enough money, after you have bought a house, right? When you're financially stable. Now I understand that worry, right? Especially parents will tell you that, especially Asian or Chinese parents will tell you that, oh, get a house first, get a stable job first, then you get married. Yes, there's truth in that because by then you probably know what you want, you are financially stable, there's less friction and chances for you to grow apart and fight, and and they also want a good life for you, right? So that's what basically was happening. But I've learned that happiness does come from within. If you're not comparing it actively with your friends every day and you're not affected by that, and you're with someone you love, even if you got no money, you'll still be very happy. You get what I mean? It's like there's this song that in Cantonese that goes to like Ham yu bak choi ya ho ho mei na 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 na, you know that song? So basically it's saying that if you're the right person with the right people, even ham yu bak choy, which is salted fish and and cabbage, white cabbage, is very delicious, right? Basically, you don't have to have a lot of money, right, to feel happy. If you have the right person, right, you can both be struggling, staying under the bridge or whatnot, or traveling around the world, or like I don't know, staying in one house hut, or renting a room together. You can still be very happy.
Thank you so much for listening. But before we continue, do you have a friend who is still single? Get them to scan this QR code with Wowwwz so they can get introduced to the love of their lives today. Just type WOWWZ and you can find us on the App Store or Play Store. You can change their lives today. So please, share this with them. It's free. Links and details can also be found in the description below. Thank you.
Here's another story, right? I know a couple. They are very kind people, right? They met early. They have no money. The guy has a dream to start a business, so the woman understands that, has the dream as well. Works together with the guy, right? Supporting him in his dream. They both don't come from rich families, so they both rented a room somewhere in PJ, and a very small room together with other housemates as a married couple. Right? A lot of parents or in-laws will never agree to something like that. You better get a house before you marry my daughter. I know you, and some guys were like, I better get a house or whatever before I marry someone and stuff like that. But this is true love. They are right for each other. They support each other's dreams. They just stay. They save up on money. They both share one country last time, right? And they both pursue their dreams together, and they stay in that house for a good 7 to 8 years, right, before they moved out and can finally afford their own place. Today they are running a very successful business, right, helping a lot of people, and they're happy together, right? So do you have to have a house and money before you get married? I would say the answer is no, right? You just need to have the right person. So here's the thing. If you ask me, the short answer to the question is pretty simple. Here's the short answer to this question of when is the right time to get married. Two things. Is the right time to get married? First, once you have found the right partner. Someone who is compatible with you, have the similar values, compatible values, life goals, and is willing to support you and is committed to go on this journey together with you. A lifelong journey together through bad and good, thick and thin and whatnot, right? Once you have found that person, that's already half the equation. Second thing is, are you ready? Have you discovered yourself? Do you know what you want in life, right? Do you know what kind of life you want to build with this person, right? If both of you are unsure, but you are okay making a decision together, then that's fine as well, right? Finding the right person is the most important thing, right? But you also need to be sure. It's better to be sure, lah, right? If you cannot make the decision together, right? So, once you have found the right person and you're ready to get married, then get married. You can be 20 years old, right? It's fine. Do that first. I've seen couples who met when they are 19, get married when they're 20, and they are very happy together. Actually, that is the kind of couples that are the strongest, because you're lucky enough to meet someone who's right for you. You grow together through all stages of life, right? Until you're very old. And these kind of couples have the strongest bond. And an example is Lee Kuan Yew and his wife. They met when they are 19 years old in college in Raffles, and they went through everything together. They did a law degree together, blah 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 and stuff. And they got married pretty early before he even became prime minister. And then he went through everything and stuff like together, all the hardships, all the challenges and whatnot. Then that's why you see when Lee Kuan Yew's wife died, he was so sad. He just kind of lost the will to live. When she had cancer, he was reading poems by his bedside and whatnot. That is often the strongest type of relationship. So getting married too early it's not a problem if you have found the right partner and you can go on this lifelong journey together. Many people don't. That's why the later in life you figure out your life better. So being too late, there's not such thing as too late as well. The main thing is, have you met the right person, right? Money, age, financial stability are actually not that important, right? It depends on who you are. If it's important to you, then yes, it's important because that is one of your criteria, right? If it's not, actually, if you know how to look at it in a different perspective, once you have found the right person, you can go through everything together. You need money, you can make together. You need whatever you need, you can go through it together. Bad times, good times, you will be happy as long as you have each other. Have you seen old couples who are 90 plus years old? They are sitting in the park or they're doing Tai Chi in the park, right? After they are done, they sit together, they just look at the birds and they just look at each other and they're very happy. They have nothing, like they have no worries, they have lived most of their lives together. They might not have a lot of money, but as long as they have each other, they don't even have to say a word and they're happy already just for that companionship. That is true love. And once you found the right partner, that is the love you should aspire to have, right? So the key thing is there a right time to get married? If you have found the right person, go ahead, right? If not, keep finding. You can find that person. That's why I'm building Wowwwz, to make it easier for you to find that person, right? That's pretty much the only criteria you need. Once you have found the right person and you're ready, go ahead and get married, right? Yes, but I know it's hard. That's why I'm building a tech to help you do that, right? So, do you agree what I've said just now, right? If you disagree, tell us why. Leave a comment. If you agree, share with your friends. Let more people know about this, right? And thank you so much for your time. And I hope all of you find the right person, and live happily ever after with them. Thank you so much. See you.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Do you agree on what I've just shared? If you have any thoughts or interesting stories to tell me, do let me know by leaving a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. The love of your life is probably your friend's friend right now, and we can introduce you to the 60,000 single guys or 60,000 single girls in your extended network through this graph that we have built. So if you are single or know anyone who is single, do share this with them and get them to scan this QR code right here to meet other amazing single people in KL. Or if you're in Singapore, you can scan this one. You can also scan the QR codes in the descriptions below to meet other working professionals, students, lawyers, accountants, and people who like the same things and think the same way as you. Lastly, remember to like, share, and subscribe so more people can find true love. Alright? If you want to know why I've dedicated the past 10 years of my life trying to build an app that can help everyone find true love, you can watch this video right here. Or read about my 10-year startup journey in the links below. Subscribe, and someone will meet the love of their lives today.